Hi there guys, it's Chris here with selfmadenewbie.com, and in this video we're going to build on the GoStudio full demo and walkthrough that I did yesterday, and we're going to dive deeper into one particular feature of GoStudio, and in this case it is the gaming features, the interactivity that is on offer when you are engaging with your audience using GoStudio. So if you haven't seen the full demo and walkthrough, I'd recommend going to the link in the description where it says full demo and walkthrough, checking that out first. And this video, as I said, we're going to go specifically into what kind of gaming options you can do. So let's jump in. So you can access this page by, of course, going to the link in the description there, or going to goststudio.co. And if you don't have an account, I did go through creating an account in that main demo. So we're just going to sign in as usual. And we have our dashboard here. And the first thing we want to do is go over here to projects. So we're going to go to add project here, and we're going to call this games. And you can obviously do layout, landscape or portrait, add your own thumbnail if you want. I'm going to skip that for now, and we're just going to go to create project. So it will ask you to allow access to your microphone and your camera. So we're going to do that. And you'll get a quick pop-up of your beautiful face, and you can obviously adjust the settings, resolution, which camera, which mic do you want to use, and apply that. And we're just going to go to Enter Studio. So the default will be your face, your camera there, but we're actually going to turn this off. I'm actually going to delete this over on the left here from the scene because we're actually going to focus on the gaming. Now a little bit of setup goes into the gaming. Now if you want templates for this, you can go to the store on the GoStudio dashboard, come down to game show here, and there are some templates already created that you can use, but we're going to create one from scratch just so we can come to grips with how each effect and each function works. So what we want to do is we want to add something to this scene here. So we're going to come over to the plus sign here on the left, and we're going to go to effects. Now you'll see we have a virtual gift. So if you run a competition, you can have someone's name pop up here, virtual gift, and you can add what gift you want to give them. So this is sort of relating to, when you actually have a winner. The next effect is we have a countdown timer. So this is going to be really good for, if you are running a quiz, you can put them on a countdown timer. So that's what this looks like. And you have a couple of settings here, a couple of different templates, and you can set that by duration or seconds. So if we want to put someone on a 10-second timer, for example, we can set up the seconds here and hit start, and that will run, as you can see there. Okay, so that's the countdown timer. We also have lucky dial. Okay, now a lucky dial is going to work with your quizzes basically. So what you will do is you have your lucky dial here, and let's say you ask a question like, what is the capital of England, right? What you will do is you'll filter the comments on the left here, or filter by users. But if that was our quiz, if that was our questions, I want to filter by comments. So this will pop up, and this will be all the users in the chat who answered correctly. And what I would do is come over to keyword here, and I type in London, right? Because that's the correct answer. I'd search that, and then this would be populated with all the people that said London. Now I can filter that by the time they said it. I can make it case sensitive. If I want to ensure that they use the capital L. I can do a perfect match, so it means they need to have typed in London perfectly with the capital L and no other extra characters. And I can filter by last comment, filter by duplicate respondents, and yeah, so those are the filters of how I populate this. So then how this comes into play is you would pull this lever, the action would happen, and then it would select a winner based on, so if you had 10 people here, I would spin this, and then if it said number 5, then it would be the number 5 person that won. And then you could come over to your effects here and come to virtual gift or come to prize announcement, and you could pop that person's name, number 5, you could pop their name in there and say congratulations, and put your text in there, okay? And on live stream, that's going to be really cool. It's going to be really interactive. So let's set up like exactly what that would look like. So I would set this up naturally before you go to the live stream. You know, you don't want to be like typing out quizzes and losing the attention of your audience. So that's very easy to do because we haven't actually started our live yet. We're still just on the scene. So I would add scenes here. You know, I would add scenes for maybe each question. Okay, so if I wanted 3 competitions during my live stream and 3 big questions, I'm going to do them before I start streaming. Okay, so for example, scene 2. Okay, now we're on scene 2, so confirm that by seeing over on the left here it says scene 2. So I'm going to just add text. Okay, and we can adjust that over on the left here. So I'll just use that question. I'll say, you know, what is the capital of England? Okay, so we're going to adjust the size. So let's make that bigger. And now I could even add, you know, multiple choice. I could add more text, right? So they know exactly what to type, okay? But I'm gonna leave that for now. Now, if you wanna spruce it up, obviously you have all of these extra things you can add, like video, audio, you know, different images, and you can make your quiz look, you know, as good as you want, basically. So then let's say I'm live streaming. This looks a lot better than what it does. And, you know, I'm gonna run this quiz now. So I'm gonna add some effects and I'm gonna say, okay, everybody, you know, here's the countdown. So I would have already set this up. And everybody, what is the capital of England, right? So I'm gonna set this by seconds. I'm gonna hit start and this will start. And then hopefully, you know, the people in your chat and whatnot, they'll all start typing away, okay? So it hits 0. We get all our answers in the chat. And then we are going to find out who answered those questions correctly, okay? The way we're gonna do that is come down to effects and I'm gonna do the lucky dial. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that on and I'm gonna say, all right, here we go. Now I'm gonna go to filter comments like I showed you before. This is gonna come up here, okay? I can adjust this, I can put it wherever I want. And I'm gonna put in, you know, the keyword that I wanted. So London is the answer I want, right? So I'll filter for that. This will be populated. I can filter by the time it was answered as well. Was it within the range of the countdown timer? So I can do that. Was it case sensitive? Well, I don't really care about that. I don't mind if you used a small L. So I'm not going to use any of these filters. So this will be populated and then I'm going to hit action. I'm going to hit the play button on this. So let's say we got 10 answers. We got 10 people and then I hit the action again. It's going to, if this lands on number 2 or number 3, it's going to choose the second or third person, okay? Then I can use another effect very quickly, which is maybe my prize announcement, and I can say congratulations. I can put that person's name in here. Chris, you won, you know, blast it all over the screen. Get rid of this. And, you know, very quickly, very on hand, you can set up, you know, these kinds of quizzes and these kind of games. You know, really your limit is only your imagination how you can use those features, but it's definitely interactive and it can definitely, you know, get your audience involved and get them fired up. You know, on promotions, you can integrate it with, you know, products you're selling, giving away freebies, you know, whatever you want. So that's the gaming feature in GoStudio. Again, if you haven't seen the full demo, go to that link in the description where it says watch the full demo and walk through it if you want to get to grips with how to use GoStudio, how to use the basic features. This video is purely diving into the gaming feature. So if you found value in this video, drop a like, subscribe, questions in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.